Yo, what up, it's Don.
Sammy Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers. How you guys doing? Performance review of the Curry Low, which historically have not been a great shoe.
Yes.
But this is the Curry 4 Low by Under Armour.
Yes.
Shouts out to UA. They did not send this to us, so we purchased them like any general average citizen. And this is our performance review. Now, Sammy has spent a ton of more time in this than I have, and that's because Under Armour hated on my shipment. Dude, they sent my...
When did you get yours?
They didn't even ship. I bought it, and then like 4 days later, I was like, dude, where's my package? And I went and looked, and it was like still processing. Didn't even ship. It didn't ship for, I think, 6 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But then when they did ship, they sent it in like a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I mean, I was like, what the hell? What happened to my... It feels like they forgot about him or something. Anyways, enough of the BS. Let's get right into the performance review.
Yes.
Traction is the same.
Traction
pattern.
is the same, yes.
Different color.
Different color and slightly translucent, and that can affect the overall performance of the traction. Is it improved or is it worse? No, it's like the same. It's really good. Sticks really well. Picks up a little bit of dust, but you once you wipe, you're good to go. So there's that. And outdoor use should be okay. It's a fairly hard rubber and it's pretty thick. Not designed for outdoor use, I don't think, but it should be okay outdoors. But overall traction, it's just as good as the highs, and it's an amazing traction pattern. So there's that. Now moving on to the cushion. So the insole is pretty thick and padded insole. We're not exactly sure what it is, but Under Armour usually does their insoles really well. Its stepping comfort is really nice, and then of course they have their proprietary blend of cushions or whatever that means, and it feels exactly the same as the highs. You feel super low to the ground. Impact protection is pretty good. There's a lot of not a lot, but like a good amount of compression in the heel, so you have a little bit of bounce in the heel. Heel to toe transition is really nice. So overall, it's a really good cushion.
Yeah.
So there's that. The only thing I don't like about it is there's just so many compression marks.
Yeah, Sammy hates compression marks.
I don't
like
do that
to your boy Sam.
Just doesn't look good,
Yeah, it looks a little...
It looks really old.
Way more worn than it is,
Exactly.
But, anyways, moving on to the bulk of this review, and that's the upper.
Yes.
That's really where they switch things up. Obviously, they chopped the top off of this thing, but they did more than that. They really kind of, did quite a bit to the upper. So, of course, in the high, there's a synthetic that wraps around the whole portion of the lower part of the shoe, and that's pretty abrasive at first. Hurts. A lot of people have said that they had that as well as us, and it can give you cut into your foot a little bit, and but they kind of moved away from that a little bit here. Yes. Which is nice. There's a lot more of like the knit material.
Yes.
Especially on the whole medial side, almost the whole medial side.
Yes.
And on the toe, you have this soft. It's pretty soft.
It's a lot softer than the synthetic that they use on the high.
Yeah.
So really soft, very thin, but still supportive. I love this knit material, and underneath the knit material on the lateral and medial side, there is this. I don't know what this is. Like this. Weird material, but this heel material goes all the way underneath the knit on the lateral and medial side for added support. So it's not just the knit,
Right.
So it gives you more support, and they put the support where you need it most.
Exactly.
And they have a little hoop cut out right here where the bend is from the highs, and that's where I had a lot of pinching. But the lows don't have that, so I didn't have any pinching or cutting in my foot at all from these shoes. And another thing is, I don't really have to crank my laces down because the fit is so nice, which we'll get into. But it just stretches over your foot, the knit, and it's just really, really nice and amazing materials. And I love how minimal it feels.
Crazy minimal.
Yes, very minimal. So materials are super nice, guys.
Yeah, fit is nice. It's true to size.
Yes.
Very snug fit.
Very snug.
Wide footers might be it might be a little too snug for you.
Yes.
So keep an eye out for that.
No dead space in toe.
No.
And then there's it's pretty snug here in the midfoot where the laces are. Which I like because the knit stretches over your foot. It's not like where I hate when companies have a lot of space for a knit material that's stretchy, because it stretches over your foot. So why would you make it roomy, right?
Yeah, because a lot of times if it's too roomy, then it starts to like wrinkle over the top of your foot, and it's just
exactly. But
that kind of happens to me a little bit in the highs, actually.
Yeah.
But not this.
Not me in the highs, but in the lows, yeah, it stretches over your foot really, really nicely. Fit is amazing. So you just watch out if you're a wide footer.
Yeah. Support.
I didn't have any issues with lateral containment. I didn't have my foot slide out of the footbed or anything. So yeah, I mean, and it's a pretty wide shoe. There is an outrigger.
Yeah.
So support wise, you are stable here. There is nothing on the ankle, obviously. So if you like that feeling, then it's not the shoe for you. But I love lows, so there's that.
Yeah, it really seems like they really focus to keep support where support is needed.
Yes.
And also keep the shoe really minimal.
Yes.
So like this whole medial side is just knit, which like you can do that. You're not putting a ton of torque on the medial side. Yeah.
There's no heel count at all.
Yeah.
It's just the cushion, right, or the midsole coming in. On high here in the cushion, there's this little plastic piece here also for containment. So
for sure.
Yeah.
And then lockdown.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
They have these pretty aggressive Achilles pillows that also have a really nice texture to them, which is really cool to see. It's almost like a suede texture. And I mean, you just crank the laces down a little bit right here, and you're just held in.
Yes.
Like it's one of these shoes you almost can't take the shoe off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
At all until you completely take the laces out, which that kind of bums me out. Even sometimes a lot of shoes, I'm in the shoe, I'm held down, but I can like pull my foot out of the shoe while I'm tightened, and I'm just not with that.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's not a deal breaker, but.
Just a little gripe, But yeah, so lockdown is amazing. So shout out to Under Armour for that. And there's no forefoot instability or anything. So yeah, lockdown is amazing for me. So there's that.
Weight, these are gonna be dumb.
Yes.
Light.
So let's weigh this. So 9.81. What? 9.8? Wasn't this like 10? Am I tripping? Okay, so. The right one is 9.21 or whatever it was, and then the left one is 10.19. What? 9.81, my bad. So it's like 0.3 ounces different.
Yeah.
Not a huge deal, I guess, but does it feel like? Yes, it's one of the lightest feeling shoes ever that I've ever felt. And the Curry 4 High was one of the lightest feeling shoes I've ever felt, and the lows are even lighter feeling. Cushion's responsive, very low to the ground. Traction's good. The fit is amazing, and the materials are just super duper thin.
Yeah, these are violently light.
Yes.
Almost, it just feels like you're wearing nothing pretty much.
But it doesn't feel like cheap though.
No.
It feels like pretty good and premium. So yeah, it's a really nice shoe.
Totally. All right, durability. Doesn't seem like the most durable shoe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have no signs to back that up. It could be pretty durable, but it's just very thin and minimal feeling. But it still feels premium. But there's only so much you can do when a shoe is this minimal.
Yes.
So there's that. Ventilation.
Very good.
Is good.
Yes. Not hot at all. Actually, pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Even the materials are super thin. There aren't really any ventilation holes, but the water soaks into like the knit material and it dries off and it's super thin. So. Not super hot,
Yeah, for sure. Aesthetics.
I like it.
Yeah, these are dope.
Yep.
Best looking low for sure.
Exactly.
Out of the Curry's line, and yeah, very dope. Also very dope colorway. Let us know what you guys think. Wrapping things up, 120.
Yeah, 120.
That's pretty cheap.
Pretty
for a shoe
cheap.
this quality and this good of a performer, that's a steal.
Yes.
So these are approved.
Yes, approved. I love playing in these. I love how light and minimal they feel. If you don't like that, if you want more of like a, comfier, puffy, a little bit bulkier shoe, then this probably isn't for you. But for me, I love light, minimal feeling shoes and very responsive shoes. So if you like that, then definitely go ahead and cop all the categories. It excels in. It's really nice.
You could even use this as a trainer.
Yeah.
And this is probably going to be one of those shoes like the Kobe 11 EMs. that is kind of like my go-to just gym shoe. I walk in the gym with,
Exactly.
shoot around, maybe lift, play ball in, whatever. You know, it's very multi-purpose shoe, and I would even rock this shoe casually.
Yeah.
To be honest.
And it's super
So,
comfortable with the knit and
yeah.
stuff. So overall, really, really nice performer. And shouts out to UA for making a good low.
Finally.
You know, finally. And the 2s were okay. The 3s, I won't speak about. 1s were okay. But the 4s are actually, it's a really good performer in comparison to the highs also. So
Yeah.
there you go. That's it. That's the performance review of the Curry 4 Low. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later.